Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MJR YouTube channel for today's political analysis. Today, let's focus at the event that took place at Opoda Farm, the home to former Prime Minister, the late Raila Odinga. His son, Raila Junior, was being installed as the head of the family.
Basi sasa kijana ameamuka, ikiwa tunaimba wimbo wa kitamaduni, akicheza kuonyesha kwamba ako barubaru. Anasema Joey.
And I know the question which many people would ask, how can it be that an installation of a head of family attracts that much attention? Ladies and gentlemen, it's not what you think. It is with hidden agenda or a function with hidden meaning. I want to take my time to draw politics out of this event. As much as it wasn't clear how politically it was significant, this function. Remember, this is a political family, and anything they do, we look with the third eye. And it was for that reason that I am reading politics out of that function. Installation of Raila Odinga Junior as a head of the family. Then why media? Why those important guests? This could have been a family affair. This could have been a private event. But you see, it went beyond the family. It went beyond the clan. It went beyond the tribe. And it attracted the whole nation to participate in this event. Dignitaries were invited, and the significance of these guests is what's prompted me to say that this was a political event. Johnson Sakaja, Nairobi governor, who as Raila Odinga was vying for the AUC, until his death, he was so close to Raila Odinga. SK Macharia, who doesn't know the relationship between the SK Macharia's family and the Odinga's family? James Agre Bob Orengo, Siaya governor. Gladys Wanga, Homa Bay governor and ODM chairperson. And even other guests like Belgut, Member of Parliament, was also present among others. That is not to mention the traditional dancers and traditional spiritual leaders, yeah, were also present in this event, only to attend and to witness some traditional rites being performed at the home of Raila Odinga and to his son, Raila Odinga Junior. You see, it was actually a family event. And many people have thought of political leadership. At the moment, we can assume that that is a subject for another day, because Oburu Odinga is still the political face of the family, having been named the acting ODM party leader until such a time when the party top organ will sit to decide on when to do an election or how to come up with a mechanism to get the party leader. And is also the most experienced political figure in that home, and he is also the senior most politician currently in that family, and for those three reasons he is qualified to be the face of politics in that family until the day when he will be gathered to our fathers, or maybe when he will retire from politics. So on that aspect, we can agree that at the moment Oburu Odinga is the political leader of that family. But people have also alluded that if Raila Odinga is the family leader, then Winnie Odinga is most likely to be the political face in the family. And do you know why people are so keen in this event, and whoever the Odingas will appoint as the face of the politics of the family? And that has not happened so far because Oburu is there. But Raila Odinga Junior's coronation tells a lot. Number one, Raila Odinga is a young man, which means he signifies the future. And if at all Oburu Odinga will quit politics now, he is being prepared to take the mantle from where he is. Why do I say so? I say so because Luo leadership is spiritual. The leader of the Luo community emerges through the spiritual appointment or led by Juogi. And when the Juogi descends on a certain person, that person automatically leads the others, whether they like it or not. I will tell you so because even when Jaramogi Oginga Odinga died, his preferred successor was James Aggrey Bob Orengo as the Luo leader. But that did not take place, as later on it emerged that Raila Odinga took over that leadership from James Orengo until his death. And therefore, I also think that despite many names that have been put forward as the best suitable successors of Raila Odinga's Luo leadership, there is still room for such a man whom will be appointed and installed by the spirits of Ramogi Ajwang to lead the Luo nation. And that is not to say that Raila Odinga Junior is far behind. Raila Odinga Junior also can be encompassed into the team of individuals who are qualified to lead the Luo nation. So far, so good. I know he has the resources, he has the political background in his DNA, and he has followed his father's footsteps in politics, and I believe he is qualified to lead the Luos, having worked under the shades of his father and having the advantage of the life of Senator Oburu Odinga as one of the elders in Luo politics and one of the senior leaders in this country. He can also be well welcomed into the arena, then to be under the tutelage of William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta. Then I think that legacy will remain in their family. So Raila Odinga Junior, do not just believe, do not just assume him or do not underrate him. He is one of those people who can still be groomed and to become a very serious and fierce leader in the future of this country. I know Raila Odinga has groomed many people, and these people would also in some way would want to reciprocate this by grooming one of his own into politics. Senior politicians such as President William Ruto are Raila Odinga's political students, and they have enjoyed the support of Raila Odinga. They've worked together, and they would not want this legacy to die. We also see the close relationship between the Odingas and the Kenyattas, and Uhuru Kenyatta is still strong and still have influence in politics and can still nurture this young man, Raila Junior, to become a Raila of the future. And many others, even within the ODM party, even within the Luo Nyanza, we still believe that there is possibility of another Odinga to emerge later in the days to lead. But that is not to say that there is no any other leader who can lead Luo Nyanza. It can be a new dawn, as many people would allude, but the spirit of Raila and the Odinga is still very strong within the people of Nyanza and the Luo nation. And you saw it when Raila died. That shows you very well that these people, this family is loved in Kenyan politics. Thank you, and may God bless you.